Hello, everyone. Welcome to Carnatic Muse, a podcast where we delve a little bit deeper into the beautiful field of Carnatic music. This is episode 1 of our Back to Basics series. I'm your host, Shruti, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Today, I thought we could talk about Talam. There are 35 fundamental Talams in Carnatic music. If you remember from our introduction episode, Talam is one of the key pillars of Carnatic music, and it translates to rhythm. It's the heart behind every song, every composition, so let's unpack this a little bit. We don't actually use a traditional metronome in Carnatic music. Instead of doing so, we actually keep the pace with our hands. You could say we conduct our own show. By demonstrating the beat, it means that the singer is usually the conductor because he or she is showing the orchestra, so the mridangist, the violinist, the flutist, etc., where we are in the rhythmic cycle. If you are unfamiliar with Carnatic music, the talam is a sequence of beats demonstrated with your hands. The different movements are the full palm or a flat hit, your pinky, ring, middle, index, and your thumb individually, and then the back of your hand against the thigh. So imagine that you would use your full palm and then flip it so the back of your hand hits your thigh. One of the most common talams in Carnatic music is Adi Talam, or an 8-beat cycle split into 2 groups of 4. The first group would be palm followed by fingers. The second group is the palm and a flip. So again, what that would look like is palm, pinky, ring, and middle as your first half. Palm, back of the hand, palm, back of the hand as your second half. Putting that all together. Palm, pinky, ring, middle, palm, back of the hand, palm, back of the hand. So this gets us to 8 beats. Another name for Adi Talam is Chatusrajadi Ekatalam. Chatusrajadi means 4, and Ekatalam is the structure of the talam that we're working with. So let's split this up a little bit. Again, we're working in 2 halves here. The first half is Chatusrajadi. A jadi is defined by how many fingers we do. We're always going to start with a palm. So if we do palm and then 2 fingers, that's palm, pinky, ring. So that's total 3 beats. Palm plus 4 fingers, that would be your palm, pinky, ring, middle, index. Total 5 beats. Palm plus 6 fingers, palm, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, pinky again. That would be a total of 7 beats. Does that make sense? So differing the number of fingers you do, that's kind of an easier way to think about the jadi. The 5 possibilities for a jadi are 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. Again, that's 3, 4, 5, 7, or 9. The Adi Talam that we talked about, where we had 4 beats followed by some flips, that is Chatusrajadi. And that's how we made it an 8-beat cycle. So if I made the jadi 3, that then becomes 1, 2, 3 in your first half, continued by 2 flips. So palm, back of the hand, palm, back of the hand. So total, your 8-beat cycle drops to 7. Same concept. If we increase our jadi from 4 as per regular to 5. So we're going to do palm, pinky, ring, middle, index. Kanda jadi, or 5. Followed by our 2 flips. Palm, back of the hand, palm, back of the hand. 5 plus 4 gets us to a 9-beat cycle. So just by adding 1 here to our jadi, we can change the length of the cycle. Now, I mentioned that Adi Talam is called Chatusra Jadi Ekatalam. We've covered jadi. Now, what does that Ekatalam portion mean? Well, the talam structure is really straightforward. It's just a sequence of how fingers and flips intertwine. So we could do a finger portion, and then a flip portion, and then a finger portion. Or as per Adi Talam, we could do a finger portion followed by 2 flips. Or we could do 2 finger portions followed by 2 flip portions. Do you see where I'm going with this? Total, there are 7 talam structures, ekatalam being one of them. We'll go into detail in a future episode. In the very beginning of this episode, I started by saying that Carnatic music has 35 total talams. As I just mentioned, those 7 talam structures can each have 5 different numbers of fingers. So that gets us to 7 times 5, so 35 talams. Fundamentally, most songs will be in Chatusra Jadi Ekatalam, and again, that nickname is Adi Talam. And when I say Adi Talam, I am talking about the 8-beat cycle. I am just going to bring up the shruti here, or the pitch. There are a million examples of songs in Adi Talam. One of the more popular ones is Maha Garnapatim. So let's listen for that 8-beat cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maha Garnapatim manasa smarami, Maha Garnapatim manasa smarami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you hear that? So I hope that gives you a good sense of Adi Talam. There are 2 other talams that I wanted to briefly touch on, because if you listen to a lot of songs, you'll probably end up running into them. One of them is Rupaka Talam. Again, that's Rupaka Talam. The way that one is structured is palm, palm, flip. Again, that's palm, palm, flip. There is an extended version of that talam, but I will cover that in another time. This time, let's touch on a popular Bharatanatyam composition in Rupaka Talam, is the Kalyani Jatiswaram. Palm, palm, flip. Palm, palm, flip. Sa ni da pa da ma ga ri ni ri sa ni ri ga ma pa da ni sa. I hope you heard the Rupaka Talam in that one. The last one is a Chapu Talam. Chapu Talams are a subset of talams that you just hit to the beat of whatever number you choose. So do you remember those 5 jadis we talked about? It's kind of the same concept. The 5 options are Tishram, or 3, Chatusram, or 4, Kandam, or 5, Mishram, or 7, and Sankirnam, or 9. So Tishra Chapu, or 3, would be palm, palm, hold, palm, palm, hold, palm, palm, hold, palm, palm, hold. Kanda Chapu would be palm, hold, palm, palm, hold, palm, hold, palm, palm, hold. Gets you to 5, and that's kind of the gist. A Tirupugar in Kanda Chapu, palm, hold, palm, palm, hold, palm, 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 palm. ஏறுமயில் ஏறி விளையாடு முகமொன்றே ஈசருடன் ஞான மொழி பேசுமுகமுன்றே. So as you can see, there are a ton of combinations to play around with this. Fundamentally, rhythm is a key part of Carnatic music, and I'm excited to delve into it even more. Thank you so much for spending time with me this week, and I'll see you next time.